Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos, please and thank you. Alright, so today will be a hopefully a fast video for the NBA predictions. Today I will not be talking about the NBA recaps because I did not watch no games yesterday. I did not feel like watching any of them. And plus it was Thursday night football. That Bengals-Ravens game was very good, and I will be talking about that next Wednesday. Yeah, I will not be talking about the NBA recaps, so I didn't watch anything. All I can say is for the Kings, congratulations on Malik Monk throwing that dunk down. That's all I can say, and that's all I saw. But yeah. Other than that, the games yesterday were boring. I'm not even lying. But anyways, guys, let me give you guys my NBA recap for today, or my NBA predictions. There's some news coming out of the NBA. The two teams that I need to talk about that might get rid of their players, and it's still a questionable for me for this one. I hope it's not true, but apparently the team I want to talk about is the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis wants to leave out of Milwaukee because his team is going nowhere. Sure, they got 2 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. So what? Alright? And in the Warriors, or not the Warriors, the Miami Heat want to get rid of, is what I've been reading and seeing, that Hemi Buckets is probably not signing a signed contract to stay in Miami for another time for him. Contract. 4 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be for him. But there's some names flowing around to team. The first one I'm going to be talking about is the Golden State Warriors. Now, I don't know why they made this, and if you're wondering who made this, and I hope it's fake, Clutch Points. So the team that you will have on that player that you will have on the Golden State Warriors, which right now I think they're a good team. And I don't know if you want to add Hemi Buckets to this team. Only Hemi Buckets, Jimmy Butler, will be on the Golden State Warriors. You have Buddy Hield, Draymond Green. You have Hemi Buckets, Jimmy Butler, and Steph Chef. Now, tell me, how do you guys like that lineup? Would you want Jimmy Butler on the Warriors? Because, again, Warrior fans, they're saying, to be honest, they're basically saying, add whoever you want. At the end of the day, our team is strong because they got Steph Chef. And to be honest, I don't disagree with them. I agree with them 100% because Steph Chef is basically the main player. And after Steph Chef is Draymond Green. And Draymond Green makes his team look out than any other team out there. He makes the team look stronger than ever, you know? And I love watching Draymond Green on live TV or in person, you know? Draymond Green's a funny guy, and when you get under his skin, he will somehow in some way cry to the media in a way that you don't like him to cry, you know? But you guys tell me, how do you think this lineup sounds again, alright? Before I move on. You got Buddy Hield, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, and Steph Curry. What do you guys think about that? For me, I would give that like a great lineup. I'll give that a 5.5 lineup. 10.5. Now, if Jimmy Butler can hold up what he does for Miami Heat, then I think this team will go far. If Jimmy Butler does what he does in Miami for the Warriors, like he doesn't try in the regular season, then that's where it's going to be an issue for this team. Because I don't like how Miami Heat fans say like, oh, this is what we do, this is what we always do, this is what we're good for. We try a little bit in the regular season, then like in the middle of the half of the end of the season, we don't try no more. And then you guys fall into the playoffs or play in. Because the Eastern Conference is so easy for you guys. You know? But you guys tell me, how do you guys think Jimmy Butler will be in the Western Conference for the Golden State Warriors? You think he would be a scary duo with the Warriors? Or do you think it's not going to work at all? For me, I want to know how if it develops first. I want to know how he's going to look in a Warriors uniform first. So, yeah, that's what I take about it. Another news that I want to talk about is we all know the issue what's going on with Giannis and the Bucks, right? Sure, they got 2 wins in a row, right? Great. They're 3-6, 2-6, whatever the case may be, or 5. 3-5. I don't know. But here's some teams out here that I will throw you guys. Tell me if you guys agree with this, okay? I'm going to throw these teams out there, and I want you to guys agree with them and see if you will look good in these uniforms with this team, okay? So starting off in the East, Miami Heat. Now, if this does happen, which hopefully it is, because that's what I've been hearing, he wants to go to Miami. Is this talking about you're going to get rid of Jimmy Butler? Or does this mean Jimmy Butler's going to have a teammate with him finally in Miami? Because we're all trying to figure that out. Me, hopefully, I think he will be a Heat with Jimmy Butler. That's what I think. So Giannis goes to the Miami Heat, but it has to be good. The Miami Heat have to give up some lottery pick and a lot of drafts picks. Next, I don't think this is going to be a good team. Staying in the Eastern Conference, the Toronto Raptors. Now, Giannis, we all know that I'm a huge fan of you. We all know that I talk about you a lot. But why in the heck would you go to Toronto? They won one championship and they think they're the biggest team in the NBA. Okay? And that championship was all because of Kawhi Leonard. Because of that clutch shot in the in the corner. Left top corner 3-pointer. Alright? So I don't see him in a Toronto uniform, so we can count that team out. Sorry, Toronto fans, he is not going there. Unfortunately, you're going to have to suffer a little bit longer, okay? Next teams, going to the Western Conference. The best team in the Western Conference. They have been number 1 last season. And if you guys know who I'm talking about, I'm about to say it right now. The Oklahoma City Thunder. The youngest team in the Western Conference. Now, I was really thinking about this. I was looking at this and I was like, I would love it if Giannis goes to Oklahoma City Thunder. Not only if he goes to Oklahoma City Thunder, he can help these young players to get better. You know what I mean? So, in my eyes, I'm going to say, sure, go. Go to Oklahoma City Thunder. You need to go. I don't care. Just go. Because at the end of the day, you know you're going to make this team even better than they are now. Alright? Now we're going to go back to the team I just said for Hemi Buckets. Would you guys want to see Giannis in a Golden State Warriors uniform? I have Warrior friends. They always say that this is going to be a great matchup. You know, watching Steph, Giannis, Buddy Hield, Draymond Green. They all love that. They would love to see that matchup. Or not matchup, teammates together. And I want to know how this would actually play out. You know, would Draymond Green, you know, not get many, would he get that many time playing? Would he get a lot of rest on the bench? Would Steph Curry finally not be, you know, I mean, he always is Steph, so I can't say anything about Steph. We can leave Steph alone. But can the Warriors go get out Giannis? I would love to, honestly. I would. I wouldn't care. I would love to. Warriors, what are you doing? Go pick him up. Please do. I know what you're going to say. You got Buddy Hield. Yeah, Buddy Hield's a great player. But, come on. Giannis needs another championship. And people think Giannis is not a great player. I think he needs another one. But yeah, let me give you guys a few more teams, and then we're going to move on. Now, we're going back to the Eastern Conference. Now, I hope this is not a joke. I hope this is not no funny thing right here. He wants to request to go to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, what is it with you guys in the NBA? You NBA players say you want to go to a team that has two teams in the city of New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, and you want to go to the team that has not that many fan base. Now, Giannis, I hope this is not true. I hope this is just a clickbait. Do not, and I recommend it, do not go to New York for the Brooklyn Nets. If you recommend go to New York, go to the New York Knicks. I know what people are going to say. The New York Knicks got Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and all of this piece. Yeah, sure, but is it going to hurt to get one more star? Probably not, but it's going to hurt their cap space, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm fed up when he said that. I really am. I don't want him to go to Brooklyn because that means I have to root for Brooklyn, and I don't want to root for Brooklyn. I don't like Ben Simmons. I've never liked Ben Simmons. Since the day he came into the league, I've never liked Ben Simmons. So don't go to Brooklyn. Alright? Last team. This is the last team. Now, this is going to be hard to see, but hopefully is true. Okay, I got it. The last team he wants to go to, going back to the Western Conference, he wants to go team up with Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. Hey, you know how much I'm a huge fan of Ja Morant. If Giannis teams up with Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, this team is unstoppable. Now, before we all move and say this is going to happen, I want to say this loud and clear. Giannis, the Grizzlies fans, Ja Morant especially, we all said that super teams are a scary team, right? Look what happened to Bradley the Bum Beal. Look what happened to Devin Booker. Look what happened to Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. Look what happened to the Flippers, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, PG-13. Look what happened to the Los Angeles Lakers, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, the Crybaby. Look what happened to them. Where did they end up? Nowhere. You know where they actually end up? In the hospital. They kept on getting injury prone. Now, Giannis, if you decide to go to Memphis, I would be happy. But I don't think you're enough superstar to win games with Ja Morant. You know, like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but you need like one more star in Memphis, you know? Like, you got Ja Morant, right? Great. Look who the Warriors got. Steph, Buddy Hield. You know? Look at the Nuggets. Got Nikola Jokic. And who else you want to add there? Jamal Murray? Okay, add Jamal Murray. Look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. You know what I mean? Like, you go to Memphis, you say Grizzlies, who are you going to say? Ja Morant? Great. Who else? Giannis? Okay, who else? You need that big three duo. Not no two duo. Big three duo. But, hey, if he goes to any of those teams, I recommend it. Have fun with your team exploring, but just don't go to Toronto, don't go to Brooklyn. I do want to see you in a New York Knicks uniform, though, and I do want to see you in a Philly uniform, and of course a Lakers uniform, but we don't got to talk about that last one. Yeah. Let's talk about one more news. Now, I said this before, and I was the first person that said this, and I did not. Everybody said I was wrong. I didn't know about this. Breaking news last night, and I don't want to talk about it, but I am the NBA news person, so I do got to mention it, and it hurts me to mention it. The Crybaby Jr. will be going to the G League of the Los Angeles Lakers. He will be starting his debut, if I'm correct, tomorrow or Sunday. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. Nobody pay attention to it. He sucks. The reason why he is going to the G League, he is not a good player. He is not meant for this kind of sports. He is meant to do something else. He is not meant for the NBA. Alright? Now, the second news is, Tyrese Maxey will be out for a few games. Paul George, he'll be playing by himself sooner than later in the game. And, Joel Embiid will be missing one more game, if I'm correct. 1 or 2 games left. I think it's 1. But yeah, so far that's all the NBA news that I got. So let's get on to these NBA games for today. I will be watching all of these, hopefully. So yeah, I'll give you guys my NBA recap, hopefully tomorrow. So yeah. But anyways, let's get on to these recaps. You got Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball. This will not be a great game. This will not be a fun game. I'll be taking... Oh my god. It's going to be a horrible game. Give me LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. I hate Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Whack, whatever you want to call him, and I hate the Pacers. So, give me LaMelo Ball and the Hornets. I do hate the Charlotte Hornets and LaMelo Ball, but I can't. I got to make a prediction. It is an NBA prediction video at the end of the day. So, yeah, give me Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. Alright, you got 2 teams here. You got basically Ice Trae Hawks versus Tobias Harris, man. I keep forgetting his name every video I talk about. Tobias Harris, Detroit Pistons versus Ice Trae and the Hawks. I will not be tuning into this game. I will not be tuning into the Pacers game. I'll be going for none other than I'm gonna take. You know, I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons to win this game. I know the Hawks won last game, but since Ice Trey said that comment at the end of the game, I think all that letdown is gonna go down the drain for him. I really do think that, because there's no way he's gonna win 2 games in a row after when he said that comment at the end of the game. So I'm gonna take Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons, you better not go out here and fumble this game for me. You better go out here and win this game for me. You got this game here. This will be a pretty good game if one player did not get injured. You got Zion Williamson, Pelicans versus the Wagner brothers, Orlando Magic. I will not be tuning into this game. I'll be going for none other than Zion Williamson and the Pelicans to win this game. So, yeah. We got this game here. Now, let's all talk about this game. We all love the day when the Warriors beat the Celtics, right? And I said this before, I hope the Warriors and the Cavs play, right? Now, Warrior fans, I want you guys to listen to me very, very carefully, because they will be mentioning this later today for the NBA countdown and all that stuff. This game is not the best game you've ever had. This is the first game you've ever had. The second game was the Celtics game. But this game is more important to you. If you go out here and win this game, I will give you my respect for the Warriors. I really will. Because you know why? Not one, but two. You beat 2 teams in the NBA. 2 teams that are very good. You beat the Boston Celtics, and hopefully you beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference. If the Warriors beat the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight, Warrior fans, let's all celebrate. Let's all be happy, because you know why I say that? This Warrior team is back. Now, if the Warriors go out here and win, or fumble the bag, hopefully they win, that means this team is going to win a championship this year. Okay? I want to say that. Tell me another team in the Western Conference or Eastern Conference that can beat this Warriors team. If the Cavs beat them, we know the Cavs are a scary team. Okay? We got it. But if the Cavs lose tonight, then we all know that the Warriors are going to win it. Can we all establish that or no? Because the reason why I say that, this is going to be a fun game. Everybody who is going to this game, everybody who's going to be tuning into this game is going to be a treat. Another Halloween treat. This is going to be another great game. We had one great game, Warriors-Celtics. Now we're going to have another treat. We're going to have Warriors-Cavs. You have Spider Mitchell. You have Steph Chef. If I'm correct, Steph Chef came back in that game. That other game. And I wanted to talk about it, but I forgot to mention it. This game will be very, very, very good. This game will be neck and neck every single quarter, every single minute, every single shot clock. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that this game goes to overtime. I really do, because this game will be very fun to watch. But I want to say this loud and clear. Warrior fans, Cavs fans, whoever wins this game, celebrate tonight. And we all know that one of the teams will pull out as a W. And whoever wins this game will probably win the finals this year. So, yeah. And in my opinion of the NBA, if you beat a team that's undefeated, like 8-0, 9-0, whatever the case may be, you know that you're going to move on to win the finals this year. Alright? But this is going to be a great game. I'll be tuning into it. I'll be watching the first, and hopefully there will be an overtime. Yeah. Give me none other than Steph Chef and the Warriors. Now, I said this before. I messed up almost to go for the I went for the Warriors against that Celtics game. Now, I hope the Warriors don't go out here and make this game, mess up for me. So I want them to go out here, show up and show out, and play how they did in that last game against the Celtics. So give me Steph Chef and the Warriors to win this game. Spider Mitchell and the Cavs. If this is true, enjoy your first loss. But I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say yes. I'm not going to sit here and say no. But I'm excited to watch this. I hope everybody is too. So, yeah. It's going to be another treat in the NBA. And Halloween's over. Now we got this game here. This would be a great game if both of these teams were like in the Eastern Conference between 2 to 3. But both of these teams right now are kind of struggling because the season started. Give me Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. I don't think the Bucks are gonna handle it. They got 2 wins. They got 2 wins, great wins. But I don't think they're gonna get their 2 wins after this. I think they're gonna start their losing streak tonight or afternoon, whatever you want to call it. All right. So give me Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks to win this game. All right, you got this game here. I want to say this will be a great game, but I can't determine it. I gotta see how the game plays out and see how it determines. But again, I think the Celtics are pissed that they lost to the Warriors. I think they want to get their get back. I think they want to get their W back. So I do think Jason Tatum and the Celtics will go out here and win this game. This will be a fun, great game, hopefully. Brooklyn Nets fans, I don't be talking about that too much about you guys because every time I see you guys play on the court, I just say you guys are not fun to watch. But this might be a great game if Ben Simmons does not do Ben Simmons stuff. You know what I mean? And Cam Thomas, he can do whatever he wants, but he's a great young star, or a great star, whatever you want to call him. But give me Jason Tatum and the Celtics to win this game. Yeah. Alright, now, if I'm correct, I did not see the NBA, I did not talk about the NBA recaps. If I'm correct, did the Phoenix Suns or the Mavs play a back-to-back? I don't know. Regardless if they did play a back-to-back or not, this will be a great game. I love watching these 2 stars on the court. Give me of none other than Luka Doncic and the Mavs to win this one. I do think they will go out here and win this game. Now, I know Kyrie. We all know how Kyrie is. Kyrie Irving used to be teammates with Kevin Durant in Brooklyn. And we all know how that turned out, right? Are we all new to it? Or do we all know about it? So 2 former teammates seen against each other, but on different teams. Honestly, I'm excited to see this one. I don't know if I'll be tuning into it because I'll be focusing on the Warriors Cavs. So yeah, give me Luka Doncic and the Mavs to win this game. I do think they'll go out here and win this game. All right, you got this game here. You got basically 2 teams here. One team is great. One team is trying to climb up the hill right now. This will be a fun game. This will be a great game, hopefully. I will try to tune into it. But give me Shea and the Oklahoma City Thunder to win this game because I do think the Thunder want to get back their winning streak. But unfortunately, they're going to have that one loss in the NBA season until next season. So yeah, give me SGA and the Thunder to win this game. I do think they will go out here, compete from the 1st to the 4th. And this will be a great game. So, yeah, give me Shane, Oklahoma City Thunder. Alright, we got this game here. You got Kyle Kuzma Wizards against Ja Morant Grizzlies. Will this be a fun game? Will this be a great game? Absolutely not. This will not be a fun game at all. But I'm not watching it, and I'm not tuning into it. Give me Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. I like what Ja Morant said in that press conference playing against the Lakers. Amazing. But sometimes it was against him. So, yeah. Let's move on to this game here. This game here, we're gonna see how this turns out. I will not be tuning into this. Hopefully, this will be a great game. Hopefully, I'm gonna be taking none other than Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves beating Portland Trail Blazers, DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, I don't know how this game's going to turn out. I don't know if it's going to be great. I don't know if it's going to be terrible. But I'll be taking Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves over DeAndre Ayton and the Portland Trail Blazers. So, yeah. Alright, we got the last few games. Let me move down to it. I'm correct. I left off at Denver Nuggets. There we go. Now, this game here will be great. This game here will be fun. When you guys see these 2 teams, you guys know that this is going to be a great game from the 1st to 4th. I'm going to be taking... The Miami Heat have been struggling, and same as the Nuggets. Both of these teams have been struggling since the season started. So I'm going to give both of these 2 teams a very interesting prediction. I'm going to be going for Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. I know Miami Heat fans, don't be pissed, okay? I have a friend who's a Miami Heat fan. He tells me this starts out with him every year when he watches basketball. He says his team does good a little bit, then his team shuts down, and they don't even care until they get into the playoffs. That's how his team is, he said to me. Now, again, I follow each team in the NBA, and I follow each player, and I know about everything. But if my friend told me that the Miami Heat loses most of his season, then I'm not going for a team that loses a lot of games. I'm just saying that right now. So we're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to see how this plays out. But I'm going to be taking the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, to win this game. Now, I know Nuggets fans might say, thank you for choosing my team. Calm down, Denver Nuggets fans. You guys are not that good either, okay? You guys have been struggling. I don't know if it's because you added Russell Westbrook on your team or you missed Aaron Gordon. I don't know what's going on with the Nuggets right now. Everybody said the Nuggets were going to be scary. And you know what's so funny about the Nuggets? The head coaching staff, all of them, the coaching staff basically, they're all mad right now because they're losing a lot of games, especially the head coach. Especially the head coach. You know how mad he gets when he loses games. And look at him now. He's not even in first in the Western Conference. I think he's somewhere bottom, under 6 if I'm correct, in the Western Conference. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. I mean, we should all be happy that the Nuggets are not number 1 right now, right? Are they mad because they lost Aaron Gordon, or are they mad because they added Russell Westbrook and the team's not that good anymore? Or are you just gonna establish that, or what? Or is everybody just blue about that right now? Everybody's just like painting the picture like, nah, that's not how it is. But give me Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray in this game. Alright, you got this game here. Now, this game here hopefully is okay. But give me De'Aaron Fox and the Kings to win this game. The Flippers did get their win the day that I said I would not be watching, if I'm correct. And then Malik Monk in that last game against Toronto, I think he made an amazing dunk. Shout out to you, by the way, Malik Monk. I don't know. How is this game going to play out? Hopefully the Flippers lose in this game. I almost said Flippers. Hopefully the Flippers lose in this game. And the Kings win this one because I'm going for De'Aaron Fox and the Kings. So, yeah. Now last one and we're going to move on. Now, this game here will not be having, let me say this again. This game will not be having Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis is questionable. The crybaby will be playing. The Lakers have been losing. Okay? Now, let me say this loud and clear to everybody. If the Lakers go out here and lose this game, Laker fans, pack your Laker gear up and throw it in the trash. Because this team will not go nowhere. If the Lakers go out here and lose, might as well just kiss your season goodbye before it even started. Now, I want to say this again. The only player that is playing in the 76ers game is Paul George. Anthony Davis is questionable. Joel Embiid is out for one more game, if I'm correct. And Tyrese Maxey kind of got injured in that Flippers game. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. This will not be a great game. This will not be a fun game. The team I go for in this game, I don't care if you get a win or a loss. I will not be happy. I will not celebrate even if you get a win. I don't care. But, speaking of Joel Embiid altercation, where is Jackson Hayes' suspension? You know, I've been looking everywhere about it, or everywhere where you need to look for news in the NBA. I haven't seen one single thing. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong area, but I know for sure when I look at my news, I don't actually look anywhere. I look in a specific spot where I always get my other news from. So where is Jackson Hayes' suspension? Where is his suspension from the league? His suspension from the Los Angeles Lakers? His suspension for not wearing that jersey? You know, I'm disappointed that the Lakers still have him on his roster, you know? a dude that's going crazy. He's going viral right now because of a video that got leaked by some person. I don't know who did that, but apparently, if you're a Laker player, is what I've been seeing, and again, I could be wrong. If you're a Laker star specifically, you can just do whatever you want because they won't care about you. Is what I'm looking at right now. Because Jackson Hayes didn't get fined yet. Jackson Hayes didn't get in trouble yet. But Joel Embiid right now is getting suspended for 3 games because of an altercation of a male reporter. Understandable, but Jackson Hayes is not getting suspended for a female altercation. Okay, we know how this is now, NBA. I'll follow up really closely to this because right now I'm really getting pissed of Jackson Hayes going out there having fun, having his blast out there for the Lakers, and he's not getting in trouble. You know, when he goes on that court, I will say this right now to you guys. He is going on that court, and he is not nervous when he gets off of this court. He's probably saying, I'm not nervous, I'm not in trouble, I'm good. And then when he steps off of that court, he's like, oh, here we go again. That's what's probably happening, right? Now, I don't know what's going to happen for them. I don't know what's going to happen for the Lakers. I don't know if the Lakers are going to look into this. I don't know if the Lakers are going to look into it when the season is over. But I'm just really getting fed up at this point. Joel Embiid is in trouble for 3 games because of an altercation of a male. And Jackson Hayes is not suspended or permanently banned from the NBA of an altercation of a female. I just don't get it. I really don't. Make this make sense to me. It really doesn't, right? Am I the only one? I don't know. Yeah. This game here will be very interesting. This game will be very, very boring. Will I be tuning into it? Absolutely not. This is my first time saying I will not be tuning into a Lakers game. This game will not be great for me. I will not be watching this game. But until I will be going for none other than Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Not only the reason why I'm going for that. I know people are going to say you're going against your favorite team, the 76ers. I like both of these teams. Okay, so keep that in mind. Both of these teams are my favorite teams. Okay. Joel Embiid is out for one more game if I'm correct, right? Paul George is going to be out there by himself, and he just came back. So we'll see how he warms up on that court. But I hope the Lakers go out here and make this game great. So, yeah. I'm waiting for Jackson Hayes to be suspended from the league. Adam Silver, get on that. All right? So, yeah. But anyways, guys, that is my NBA recap. That is my NBA news. You guys tell me in the comments, do you guys agree with any of these? Do you guys disagree with any of them? And yeah, until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos, please, and thank you.